everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Brie.
And I'm Tori.
Today we are going to be reacting to Jung Kook's Golden album. We are going to be doing this in two parts just because of some experiences we've had with albums and copyright in the past. So this is part one of the Golden album. Pure gold. Pure gold.
I'm sure.
Just pure gold. Priceless, actually.
Priceless.
Priceless. So we are going to be reacting to four songs in this one, but one of them we do know, which is Standing Next to You, but we're going to be doing the iHeartRadio live performance. We do know the song. Obviously, we did the music video, but we haven't seen the live performance and thought that would be something kind of fun to add in.
Usually, like, I guess with like 7 and 3D and stuff, they would post the MV would come out, and then like the next day they would do like a performance version with the live vocals, and so we've been kind of putting those together. They didn't do that this time with this one, so we figured we'd watch the iHeartRadio performance that they reposted instead, and that way we got like 4 songs in this part 1, 4 songs in part 2, so equal balance. We do know that I believe this entire album is in English, so we don't have lyric videos like we normally do.
Oh, what we do have
is I was gonna say we do have translated ones like pulled up just in case we need them, because we're just
in case if there's something that we're hearing that we can't quite decipher, we have them.
But his English is so good that I really don't know that we're gonna need it. Yes. So if you do see us just looking down, it could also be while it's playing we might just be looking up like the lyrics. That's all we would be doing. All right.
The cats are awake. But I'm trying to point here.
Yeah, we're just going to... So basically all we're going to do for the next 2 videos is stare at his chesticles.
Yes. Because why not?
This photo. Okay, anyway.
And I've talked about this before with this photo. Every time I see this photo, it's just like... It's power that this photo holds.
Stop looking down at me. I do want to say I really like the gold and the green looks so rich.
I really like the color palette. Yes. So we are going to be starting with Closer to You, which is featuring Major Lazer. And then...
Yeah, we've done 3D, 7, and Closer to You, like she said. So we're going to go the rest of it.
Not Closer to You. We haven't done that one yet.
That's what we're on.
Yeah.
I was looking right at it when I said it.
We're doing great.
So yeah, we're going to do this in order. The rest of it in order as it should be. So. Yep.
You ready? All right. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get
Closer to You.
Closer to You. Pause warning, just in case.
Just stare at his eyes. All of you join.
No. Going in between my ears. They added an element.
Ooh. The breathy tone.
It's all been breathy.
I know. Like he's whispering on my ear. I feel like he's whispering on my ear.
He's right here, but he's also like passing back and forth between the headphones too, and so it's like all around. Just you literally are not escaping.
I know you're being
Jung Kook
surrounded.
whisper.
You're being surrounded. He's just think of him as a specter, and he's just surrounding your head.
You literally cannot escape the Jung Kook.
I mean, this is closer to you.
It's really close.
I really want to. No. I want to.
Oh yes. What was that? So much back and forth.
getting closer.
Closer to you.
Ooh. That whisper is right there. I feel like I have to whisper now. I know.
It's like, this is like the ASMR.
This is the ASMR song of the album. I feel like with this song too, like I really like this version. This felt like the kind of like song that you would want to listen to in the car and roll the windows down. You've got like the breeze and you're just kind of like cruising. But I also feel like this is the type of song that you could remix and put into like a club type of.
It's very
like,
sexy, like sensual.
and you could like use it that way, but you could also, I could hear them like amping that beat up and then,
like
Yeah.
EDM.
yeah.
But
I
like
could
if they're playing this, I can feel like it's like hazy, right? And everybody's
Yes.
just like in their own like.
it's really dark. Everyone.
That's
yeah.
exactly how
Mhm.
we are at the club, you know. We're not ever in the club.
Oh, can you
You
tell?
can tell.
I felt a lot of back and forth with the lyrics. There was a lot of like, we're not meant to blend in.
It's a bit like it says right here. There's a lot of push and pull.
Push and pull. He said positive, negative. There was just a lot of
I
that.
like the lyric in the beginning that was, "Love me at my lowest. I love you even when you're barely holding on. Lighting up the darkness, I can be a shoulder when you're not strong." So I feel like we're starting off the album anyway, very strong with the message.
Yes.
Because we're not worried. Why am I saying worried? We have been interested in knowing kind of how this is going to go just from the titles alone of the track list since it came out. So it was very interesting the way it progressed just in the title alone. So I'm curious to see if it kind of just like follows a progression of like a relationship or something.
Different aspects of relationships.
or
this one felt very, very tempting, very sensual. He talked about like the dress and just like this push and pull and like the whole vibe of it. He even said like the first line was about floating, and it felt like you kind of just were like floating in a haze the entire time, but just had that sort of like sensual
negative and positive. Yeah,
feeling
it was a very big push and pull. Just the way his vocals were. Like,
yeah, he did a lot of like the like immediate decrescendos and things like that. So
all right.
okay, so we're going to move into Standing Next to You, the iHeartRadio Live, because I'm super excited. Okay, let's do it.
He's still not here, but we're still giving him.
We're gonna forgive
holding
him.
out. Look at the swag. Living his best life right now.
Standing next to you.
His little purple in ears.
Of course. I know.
Let me slow. Push up on this funk and give me miracle. Make it known how we left the ride is something we control.
God, he makes it look so easy.
Screaming, I testify this loving. Screaming, I testify that we'll survive the test of time. That can deny your love. That can divide us. We'll survive the test of time. I promise I'll be right. Standing in the fire next to you. Oh, you know it's deeper than the rain. It's deeper than the pain. It's deep like DNA. So they can take away. Hey, take off.
Oh, he sounds amazing.
Yes,
With
the
the
stage is
band.
yours.
Afterglow, leave your body go, then let the sun in the moon.
I'm gonna do it one more time for that,
Please.
Body go, then let the sun in the moon.
Ooh, feet. You've never said that about feet before. What? Never in my life have I heard you go, ooh, feet.
You're right. I usually hate them, but this little
Foot choreography, I can't.
I know that's called footwork. My brain just stopped working.
Oh, we're getting choreo.
I was not expecting that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Dance break time.
You little. I say that with love. Oh man, I'm living.
I'm sorry,
for
what
it.
was
I'm
that? I am
living.
also living for it because he's living for it,
Living
and that's all
for
that
it.
matters. Oh my gosh.
Again.
It's a little bit sad. Okay.
Because you get his personality so well too.
Uh-huh.
The way he flipped the mic. I was gonna say the way he like gently put it down and picked it back up.
I just don't understand how he makes it look so cool and easy to do what he does when I know dang well that it is not. He's just such a born artist. It's kind of ridiculous sometimes, just like how much it flows through everything that he does, even just like his facial expressions, the slightest of movements, like the tiny little bit of footwork, not even talking about the whole dance break, you know? And it's just like you look at this person and you think, wow, I didn't know that everything you do could make me love you more, but here we go. Every time. And it's like there's something
Here
like
we go.
he's just having so much fun on stage. Okay. Gosh, what live vocals don't have to be that good, JK. They don't.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
He
When
just-
it's
he just
Jung
sing-
Kook,
he
yes.
just sings that way, okay?
Yeah, I know. That's like literally just him. Okay.
I mean, you might as well just start it.
That's fair. I was like, yes or no. I was going to have an intro for it, but then I forgot what it was.
I'll choose or.
It's like the letters that you give to your crush in school and you send it and you're like, check yes or no.
I choose or.
Yeah. Or they like make their own maybe box. I was always
All of the
ouch.
above, yes and
You know?
no.
Okay. All right. Jung Kook, let's go.
This ain't just another love song, baby. It's my way of putting feeling. This ain't just another love song, baby. It's my way of putting feelings out. All the traffic in my head's gone crazy. I'm gonna trust my heart right now. And if it's better to bet on us, then I double down. And if we end up in bed, end up with the covers out. And if I'm wrong, I just bury my head deep underground. I gotta know, are you feeling the rush? If so, then I think I know what's going on. Now we're falling in love, say yes or no. Yes or no, yes or no. Are you thinking about us? If so, then
Can I say yes?
Oh, yes.
now we're falling in love, say yes or no. Yes or no, yes or no.
Oh, the vocals.
Everybody in this club
Strip
so
back.
faded. I'm tripping over getting lost on you. If it forever started up as strangers, I think my ever after just came true. If you could see what I see, then I see what it's about. We will go higher and higher, but we're not looking down. If it's a dream, there's no telling when I'll be coming round.
that layered vocal? The harmony?
We will go higher and higher, but we're not looking down. If it's a train, that's so tell it when I'll be coming round. And I gotta know, are you feeling the rush? If so, then I think I know what's going on. Now we're falling in love, say yes or no. Yes or no, yes or no. Are you thinking about us? If so, then I think I know what's going on. And now we're falling in love, say yes or no. Yes or no, yes or no.
I love all the vocals in the back.
Something about you. Do you feel the way I do? There's magic in the room. Tell me, do you feel it too? Something about you. Do you feel the way I do? There's magic in the room. Tell me what we gonna do. Are you feeling the rush? If so, then I think I know what's going on. Now we're falling in love. Say yes or no. Yes or no. Yes or no. Are you thinking about us? If so, then I think I know what's going on. Now we're falling in love. Say yes or no. Say yes or no. Yes or no.
I don't want this song to end.
Got the humming. Oh. Okay.
No, hold on. I need to hear that hum one
So
more time.
I'm just gonna make. Okay, go ahead.
Yes or no.
So I'm gonna assume that we've heard several of the songs now off the album, not like including the ones that we've already heard that aren't in this reaction. It
387.
seems like to me, because his voice is made for this kind of thing. Like he literally, we've said this before in our other reactions, he shines in this kind of music, and it's like you don't even need like crazy backgrounds.
No, you don't
like
need
you
all
don't
of the
need
instrumental
huge.
tracks.
Like, I mean, and nothing's wrong with that either, but like his voice just shines so well on its own. It's almost like you get the music to accompany it instead,
Yes.
you know? And it's, I'm going to assume that kind of the vibe of this album is going to be a little similar because they all kind of like, doesn't sound the same, but I'm getting a similar vibe. It seems very like easy listening, if that makes sense. In a way that's like to a big scale audience, if that makes, you know what I'm trying to say? So like this is something like this album so far to me is something that I could listen and like literally vibe to very easily, like anywhere.
I also feel like this album has a lot of songs that like tailor to a lot of different tastes. Like I think for some of us, like it's an easy listening album overall, but for some people, like if there's a type of song you don't fully resonate with, he has one that you do. Like he's got like the disco punk, like the disco like funk, the pop ones, and then he's got more like laid back sort of pop ones like this.
And I don't mean to say it's not diverse and the songs are the same and it's the same genre.
It is very.
I'm just
like,
saying the way that it's produced, like, and the way that he sings on the track, it's just so easy to listen to.
Yes.
Like, if that's what it makes sense. I didn't mean to make it sound like I was like, every song is this one type of.
No, I was just saying I like the piece that there's a bunch of
Yeah.
kind of like a mix of genres, but it also is like listening to it as a whole. You kind of just sit back and you just do this.
Yeah, you vibe to
you
it.
have to vibe to every song, and it's like its own right. This song I really feel like I resonated with. This gave me a lot of and I'm not saying it sounds like it, but just some similar vibes, and maybe some of you heard it too, like Shawn Mendes and things like that, where the guitar that was being played and
the Shawn Mendes, I can see that kind of vibe.
of the melody that was happening.
Hold on 1 second. I wanted to replay the very beginning because it did remind me of something.
This ain't another love song, baby.
What is that? It reminds me of something and I don't know what it is.
There were multiple times that this song reminded me of something, but like in the best way, where I felt I was like so happy about it. This song made me so happy. I love the way that he did this song.
I don't think I really need to like actually look at the lyrics again. They seem pretty up and.
Well, I just I like how he started like, this ain't another love song. Like this is where I'm putting my heart into. This is our story. This isn't just some love song that I wrote. Okay. Gosh, I love, are you feeling the rush? Yes or no? I feel like I just want to be like, check yes or yes. Those are the only options I have when it comes to Jung Kook. So
I'm a little worried because if like this album all kind of flows together, we're like in a very good place right now. And some of the names of the tracks later on are a little scary, but I was so intrigued by the name of them.
Yep.
So this kind of seems like we're in a beginning beginning
still
space.
feeling the feelings.
Yeah.
The positive, like unsure,
That was so good.
all
though.
in sort of feelings. All right. Now we're going to move to Please Don't Change featuring DJ Snake. All right, let's go. Building.
Lights on camera,
Action.
fast life stamina.
Ooh.
Nowhere to hide on a satellite. Life on camera.
Like him?
Even if your stars align and your light is away, I'll be the same. I'll be the same. Tell me if my stars align and I'm light is away, we do the same. Could you please, please don't change. Please don't change. 'Cause I love you, yeah, I love you. Oh, I love you, love the way you are. Please don't change.
Oh,
Life off camera.
off camera.
Mind's gone traveler. No more sign on the satellite. Life's off camera.
Harmony.
Even if your stars don't
I couldn't go back.
Why these songs are too short? That's my one gripe.
line on
Some of them. Not all.
satellite. Life's off camera. Even if your stars don't light and your light is away, I'll be the same. I'll be the same. Tell me if my stars gon' light and I'm light is away, we can do the same. Could you please don't change. Please don't change.
The way he emotes
I
that.
love you, yeah, I love you.
And the way he switches here
The way you are. Please don't change.
from breathy to full voice. I love when you can hear a song that's like he again still shines so well on, but you can hear like the style of the DJ or the producer, whoever that's on it. Like I like that mix that you get there. So I like that you could feel like this one had that DJ sort of feel, like that kind of almost like a festival, festival like
Festival?
I not the type of festival with all the rides and stuff, like the music festival. This felt like one of those that you'd hear out there, or like again in the club, but that more sort of like chill version of it. Thinking of like an EDM sort of like setting, but not as like.
I feel like any of these songs you could literally remix and just make like a
I
really
know,
freaking
and I like
club
that
banger.
because they're so good on their own. But I feel like you could also like. I feel like he's the type of artist that would be like, all right, now go have fun with these songs and like do whatever you want with them. But these songs are so like this one had that more sort of like that techno aspect to it, whereas some of the others have more like the acoustic guitar and things like that. It's so fun hearing all the different things that he's using and how cohesive it still seems to be.
So this one to me seemed more like either he's talking to himself or to his fans or to something like it was very like there weren't like a ton of lyrics. It was he kind of repeated the same message. The way he said it, the desperation was like it almost was like you could hear the desperation in his voice when he said please don't change.
And I liked the stars align. Even if your stars align and you're light years away, I'll be the same. So if my stars align and I'm light years away, will you still be the same? So like I'm promising to remain who I am and true to myself. So will you promise to do the same for me?
On and off camera.
On
Same.
or off. Yeah. If life is on, if the lights are on, or if the lights or the life is off camera.
Like it could be that, or you could
Wherever it
also
is.
you could also put the meaning to that's just the metaphor they're using in this story.
Relationship.
And when we say relationship, we don't necessarily mean that it has to be a romantic one either, because you know how music is; it's subjective to however you want to interpret it.
Yep.
And sometimes when people use specific words, sometimes it is what it is, and then sometimes it can also mean more than one thing.
Yep.
They just use that, I guess, metaphor or scenery to like convey this story.
I'm just absolutely in love with this album so far. Like he's just done such an amazing job with this, and knowing the songs that already like 3D, 7, thinking about all of those.
I was about to say, I'm not sure how you would incorporate 7 as any other meaning as the.
Well, I think some of these are pretty straightforward
I
as
think
to
so, too.
you know that he's talking about these different stages or different emotions or feelings that you have in a relationship. But I also think some of them can be taken out, like maybe this
That's
one
just
or standing
that's
next
just
to you.
the beauty of music and art in
Yes,
general.
It is.
All right, so I think we're gonna go to part 2 now.
Yes, we are going to go ahead and end this one here and go to part 2. So head over to part 2 and watch that one with us, and we will see you there. Bye.